facing the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And they double up Embiid. In the corner, it's Melton. Here's Embiid. Pass to Tucker. Just... Four to shoot. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Well, if you like free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist card, you've come to the right place.
I'll tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
Now here's Green. Curry with a wide-open look. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Curry is just lethal from outside. Nice work to get it inside and drop contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. To the inside.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter, and I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Embiid with the steal. Floats one. No good on that one. The Warriors go the other way with it.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
Now, here's Thompson. And it's Melton with the rebound.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit, did just enough to force him to clank that one.
And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible, and we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
They double him with Wiggins. Pass to Melton. Curry with it. Maxey covering. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Tell you what, for a small forward, Wiggins is strong inside, and only growing in confidence, too. That's scary for the opposition.
Takes a step back. Curry with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. It's stolen by Harris. Here's Tucker. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Ball's knocked loose. The 76ers trail by 7. Three-pointer by Embiid. Tries to keep it alive. He's off on that one. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on an 11-1 run. Didn't think that was going to go in. Curry's got 6 points.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
He's got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. You have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Taking 3 shots.
And he makes all 3.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Now Poole. Pass to Thompson. Here's the 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Here's Harris. Oh my, what a slam right at the buzzer.
And how about the use of that final possession? Perfect.
The 76ers, 9.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Back to Maxey. Embiid inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
Watch out now. The process is at work.
Outside Curry. Looking for Wiseman. He gets it there. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
It's stolen by Kuminga. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Pass to Tucker. Here's Embiid. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Warriors basketball.
Warriors leading 5-5. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Curry with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 9. And different games, different official. Something that might be called a foul in one game break may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well. Oh, a decent shooter from deep. The key for Iguodala is shooting with confidence from there.
2 points. That one goes.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Back to Curry. A steal. Now the 76ers on the break. Iguodala with the steal. Curry deciding where to go with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers the past few seasons have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Warriors leading by 13. Driving in.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Here's Iguodala. Outside for Curry. Here's Poole. Back to Curry. Another three for Golden State.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
It's stolen by Kuminga. Poole with it. It's up a three. And Embiid pulls it down. Pass to Tucker. Now here is Harris. Over Iguodala. Excellent D here by Iguodala. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Harris inside. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
A baseline J. Yes, that goes in.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession. And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Embiid.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
there aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination. Staying alert and aware, Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
A nice shot by Tucker.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Warriors leading by 9. It's tipped. Pass to Curry. They double team Curry. Back to Thompson. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Here's Curry with the 3. They get it back. Milton with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. And here we go. Harris, nobody back. Here's Embiid. A second chance effort. Tries yet again. Pass to Tucker. Thibault with the ball. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Shot clock at 3. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Tucker can't get it to go.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows. I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Pass to Tucker. Inside. And Tucker slams it in.
Yeah, you know, Tucker's a little undersized, but he makes up for it with leaping ability and reach.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
.27 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. At one point, they led by 16. Kuminga, no good. Now here is Harris. He's got 7. And Iguodala with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. 6 points for Iguodala.
And fantastic body control from Andre. Not an easy one there.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
for your Warriors, 16. Nation, make some noise and welcome out your Warriors, 16.
And the 76ers call time here.
Get up and make some noise for your Warriors, 16. Nation, make some noise and welcome out your Warriors, 16.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors ahead.
41. The 76ers, 28.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. The 76ers trail by 13. Pass to Embiid. And here is Harris. And that one hits back iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. And it's good for two.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Now Tucker. And Tucker slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
It's Curry outside. And no good that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. To the middle. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Not settling for the layup. Sometimes you got to go strong, and Harris gets the chance to stuff it there. He didn't let it slip by him.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Pass to Tucker. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Back to Harris. Harris draws the double. Tucker inside. 4 on the clock. Green with the block. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Offensive rebound. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Here's Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
I know it's a tall task, but you got to box out Embiid. It's really that simple because if you don't, he's going to make you pay.
And now the 76ers on the break. Harris with the ball. Thibault can't get it to go. They can burn some clock if they want to.